Hello, friends and family of New Milford High School. It's Principal Manka here, and I want to take this opportunity to have our virtual welcome to the 25-26 New Milford High School Open House. Few very important changes this year, as I've shared with you in email. Our traditional face-to-face kickoff is a little bit different this year. You're getting this video instead, and the time that we save will go back to transition from class to class and a couple extra minutes in front of your teachers. So enjoy that. With that being said, the admin team will actually be in the library learning commons on the first floor and or around the hallways. So please feel free to stop in, say hello, and we look forward to seeing you. And with that, let's get this show on the road. Welcome back. This is another exciting school year. We're very super excited for our graduating class of 2026. It has been a lot of learning and a lot of challenges over the last 4 years. And we're excited to focus our energy this year on belonging. We want to make sure that all of our students feel loved, they've got trusted adults, and we eliminate anonymity. And we're also looking to focus on engaging classroom lessons throughout our school year when we talk about the tasks that we ask our students to accomplish. As you know, we really focus our day-to-day business throughout all New Milford Public Schools, but obviously here at the high school, rooted in our ability to be effective communicators, solve problems, use technology responsibly and appropriately, and be active and engaged when it comes to civic and social activity. Over the past several years, our high school has been part of the creation of this graphic you see on the screen, the vision of the graphic, vision of the graduate. And it's really stemmed around communication, critical thinking, problem solving, growth mindset, personal relationships and social awareness, and self-management. We do intentional programming around all of these things inside and outside of the classroom, after school, and during our flex period. So everything that you see here is built on a regular and daily basis here at the high school. Got some exciting news for you. This vision of the graduate, which was largely 9 through 12, is actually becoming the portrait of a lifelong learner, and it will be for all K-12 schools very soon. And this evolution is going to be reflective of really a deeper dive into how do we help build these very important transferable skills, life skills that are going to be necessary for our children to be successful once they leave New Milford High School for college, career, or military. One of the important things that we've been very proud of when it comes to our students and our staff has been the way that we have added our cell phone policy. Last year was our first full year, and this is our second year with this. We're really proud of it because our students have been more engaged inside the classrooms. It's less distraction. Our students can focus on dialogue with their teachers, dialogues with their classmate, and showing authentic ways that they understand the curriculum in front of them. I'd like to take a moment to introduce our administrative team. Hopefully you were able to see the additional welcome video that we produced for you earlier today, really just so you can kind of see the administrators and make a connection with the name and a face. Our administrative team, as you can see on the screen, we've got Mr. Best, who works with our students in the Alpha Range A through G. In the middle there, you've got Mr. Blake, who works with our students' Alpha Range last name of H through O. And Mr. Blake also speaks Spanish if you need help with that. And finally, we've got Dr. Megan Dwyer, who deals with our students in the Alpha Range P through Z. On a shared schedule, we also have Ms. Bergner, who's here if you've got any special services questions for your children. And of course, our athletic director, Mr. Keith Lipinski. Other additional resources that we have on a regular basis that we encourage our students to use include our school counselors. Our school counseling suite is found on the first floor through the main door to your left. But obviously, if you're coming here to meet with your school counselor, we ask that you come to the main office where you will have a standing appointment, or if it's an emergency, obviously, please make a phone call or an email. Speaking of which, we do have a new website, which is it's still being built, and it's going to be continued to improve. But there are links in there for school counseling. Check it out. It's got some wonderful new additions for you. We also have our school-based health center. We're proud to have been able to offer this about 2 years ago. So this is its third year, and Ms. Panosian is available for you and your child if needed. That is appointment only. And if you've got more questions, either reach out directly to the school-based health center and Ms. Panosian or ask a school counselor. They'll be able to help you out with the application process. We're also happy to have some other additions to our team on the daily basis. We have Officer Bolero, who is our school resource officer, or SRO, and we've got two safety officers who are also in the building, Officer Gelati and Officer Lally. They're great parts to our team. Some of the software that your kids are already on and running about with are on the screen right here. And the eHall Pass is our day-to-day transition from location to location. It's helpful for us to know where our students are, so that in the event of an emergency, we know exactly where to find them, or if they had to leave their class for an appointment and we had to evacuate the building, it's super easy for us to be able to know where our students are. Anonymous Alerts is a QR code that hangs in our hallway, and it's also available on our district's website. The Anonymous Alert allows for a child who's unsure or uncertain who to go to. You could scan it with a device, and that device will lead you to a link where anything that you input there will actually get sent directly to the administrator's app as similar to a text message, and it allows us to be able to dispatch resources to the appropriate situations. It's anonymous. There can be two-way dialogue similar to a text, and that might include asking some deeper questions. What time? Where was this situation? Do you know any specific details? It's very helpful for us, and please encourage your children or ask some questions about it, but it is branded throughout our school hallways. Power School is the critical element that we use on a regular and daily basis. Your students are going to be able to do everything from check their locker and their school counselor. They're also going to be able to see their academic progress and their attendance, which is uber important on a daily basis. And this last one, which might be new to you, and if it is, please start to reach out to your child's school counselor. Naviance is the 9, 10, 11, and 12 online platform where once we start to get into that process of figuring out what we might want to do in college or career, this becomes the hub of everything from interest inventories, research about colleges, uploading application, letter of recommendation information for your college application process. So this is a super important app that we get to become familiar with. New to you, don't know it? Again, reach out to your school counselor. Last year, we brought Flex into the mix. We had a little bit of a shift in our daily schedule in regards to some of the time and its location. So we were able to adopt this Flex period. Flex period is a wonderful time of our school day. Our children love it. Our staff love it. It grows and evolves, and it's been such a wonderful addition to our day-to-day life. This Flex period happens right after period 2 and before period 3. Our lunch period, period 3, and it rotates with what's available to our staff and students. One of our options on a daily basis is advisory. Advisory is where we get to have a smaller group, non-academic, meet with a trusted adult, and they'll do everything from lessons that might be grade specific. We might be able to push in with our school counseling staff, and we do have our ability to have guest speakers at any point throughout this of this Flex period. We also do our student-led wingman social emotional learning during the Flex period as well. There's a day where we will have our student clubs and activities. And finally, we have office hours with teachers. Really want to stress this one. It's a wonderful time where if your child's telling you that they're struggling with something academically, this is nearly 30 minutes where your child can use their adaptive scheduler, which I'll get to in a few minutes, and they can either do it themselves in their adaptive scheduler. I need to go see Mr. Manka to work on biology, and you will automatically be able to go to that location. Or you can also have your child ask your teacher, and your teacher can schedule it for them. This is the adaptive scheduler that I just made mention of a second ago. Parents, you do not need to worry about this. We spend really the first 2 weeks, maybe a little bit more, teaching our kids how to access the adaptive scheduler. And this adaptive scheduler, if you can just see from my mouse over the screen, this is going to show you the options that are available. And from there, your child's going to be able to select them. again, those options vary from day to day, depending on if we're in advisory or if we're in a flex or if we're in club, office hours, so on and so forth. So this has been a wonderful addition to our technology and support software. Part of this work of looking at an entire child and not just the primary focus on academics, which is very important, is also being cognizant of the fact that these young people need additional supports and resources. So our social emotional learning, as I mentioned previously, does happen once a month with our wingman group. This is student-led lessons supervised by one of our teaming adult members, and we listen to what the kids say, we listen to what the kids need, and then we'll be able to create our own programming that comes into the class. It's some fun, it's some learning, it's some data collection, so that we know what to do next lesson. We also introduced peer-to-peer mentorship, and peer-to-peer mentorship also happens during Flex, and that's where we would partner a junior who's been trained to work with a freshman who might be needing some assistance transitioning to the way of life here at New Milford High School, or perhaps they've got some problems or some worries, struggles with academics, and it's been a real blessing to be able to offer this programming to our students. Next up, and we talk about this with all of our students at the grade level meetings at the beginning of the year, but we really focus on what's called on-track programming. And this is a K-12 initiative, and it's focused on the A, B, C, and Ds, where A are your academics. You need to focus on passing 6 credits a year to be eligible to graduate in 4 years. B, you need to be here. And we are looking for a goal of 95% daily attendance over the course of a school year. C is about community and making connections. We want to make sure that there's something for everybody here. And if that happens during Flex, outstanding. If it happens after the school day in a club or activity, wonderful. If it's athletics, theater, band, chorus, we've got some of the best programs out there. Please, please, please encourage your children to be part of that community. And D, do the right thing. We've got great kids here. We've got great teachers. There's a very strong positive vibe here in 25, 26, and that's because of your kids and you're doing a great job. So keep that up. We're also proud of our student athlete offerings and our student athletes on the field. Now, part of that work has to do with Mr. Lipinski and making sure that he monitors all the different eligibility criteria that are necessary for your kids to be parts of these families. 28 different sports teams is a lot, and it's a great option. There's multiple levels, including varsity, junior varsity, and sometimes freshman or a mix of freshman grades for those programs. And what we need to be cognizant here is our students by CIAC rules need to be able to be passing 4 classes so they can maintain that eligibility. We also don't accept the option of, oh, I've got practice after school, I can't stay for extra help. That's false. We are supporting the student athlete first. So it's imperative that we get our grades in order. And when it comes to our conduct on the hardwood or on the field or in a contest, we're always looking to proudly wear that green and white on our jerseys and be a direct reflection of the pride we have in our school and in our families and in our community. I think that it's also important to note that when it comes to our events that we host here, and we have our fans come, our parents come, we ask you to be obviously on your best behavior, be a role model. It's important that we cheer for our students, our student athletes, our teams. We're not there to be hurtful or hateful to anybody else, and that includes adults on the field in the form of officials, coaches, or adults in the stand. Let's just be on our very best as we're setting an example for our school and our school community. And in summary, and this is kind of the things that I just need you to take away from this quick video. It's remember that we're trying to stay on track. It's important that you communicate and ask for help. It's important that you get involved and you be part of this community. Know what's in your bag. Because it's you want to make sure that you don't accidentally have something from over the weekend or at home that shouldn't be in school and it results in some sort of consequences. Make sure that we're in compliance when it comes to dealing with every single adult in the building. We're kind, we're respectful, it goes 2 ways, and we're just here to help. And cell phones, it's important, as I mentioned previously, we eliminate those distractions. The do nots: we do not go to Cumberland, we do not loiter in the bathrooms, and don't get trapped in vaping because it is dangerous for your health and your well-being. That's all, folks. I want you to stay focused. I want you to continue to help support your children on a day-to-day basis. I need you to know that every day we're here and we love and we care about your kids. And if you've got any questions, do not hesitate to reach out to your teacher. Do not hesitate to reach out to your school counselor. Do not hesitate to reach out to any administrator, including myself, because we're here to help you out. Let's have a wonderful school year and go Green Wave.